3 years under Hack, you made the playoffs twice, but not been out of the first round. And to kind of piggyback on what Charlie asked about, wanting to move the young guys up, there would have been a time in this franchise, I think it's safe to say, where there probably would have been major changes, whether it's a coaching change, major personnel, big off-season moves. How challenging has it been for you to keep to what you want to do and the way you want to build this, with maybe a fan base and maybe even people in the organization who might have still in the organization might be conditioned to expect those sorts of changes that the organization had always made year after year after year in the pursuit of the Stanley Cup? How have you negotiated that, I guess?
If we think a change is going to make us better as a franchise and as a team, we're going to make it. We're not going to make a change to appease people or because we're supposed to or for whatever reason. We're going to make changes to get better. If we feel like at one position anywhere in the organization, whether it's my staff or coaching staff or the players or the trainers or the scouts or whatever, if we feel like we're going to get better, we're going to make that change. We're not going to do what makes us popular. We're going to do what we feel like is right. And right now, personnel-wise, obviously, we're going to look at things on our hockey club. We want to get better. But in terms of our staff right now, evaluations aren't totally done. Certainly you evaluate over the course of the year and you sit down at the end of the year and you thoroughly evaluate. But right now, I don't feel like there's areas where we're going to get better, certainly on our coaching staff, management staff, scouting staff's done a good job. Now, in saying that, we're not satisfied. There's a big difference between people doing their job and being satisfied, and we have no reason to be satisfied. Matter of fact, if we were, that would be pathetic.
It's beyond popular, though, when seats are empty. The revenue streams aren't what they once were. In the past, certainly not you, but your predecessors have felt pressure from the top. I would think, especially in the NHL, where it's such a fan attendance-driven sport in terms of revenue compared to NBA and NFL. Do you feel any of that yet, or
well,
anticipate
we all have pressure. You can't be sitting in my seat or a coach's seat or a player's seat. Or pro sports is pressure. There's pressure on all of us. Now, how you handle that pressure, you better handle it right. My philosophy is I do what I believe is right. I'm not going to do something to make me popular. I'm not going to do something that's going to take away from the success of our team to put a few more people in the stands, because if we're successful, the people are going to be in the seats. And if you look around the league, we've got very good attendance. So that's a little bit harsh, I think, when you talk about attendance. Our attendance has been very good. Our fans are terrific.
Ron, you said you want to get better. What about the standing within the city, though? The Eagles just won the Super Bowl. The Sixers are remarkably better and could go on a long run. The Phillies are better. Do you see the Flyers slipping in terms of that hierarchy in Philadelphia sports? And if so, what effect does that have?
Well, we're not going to change what we set out to do 4 years ago. I mean, we put a plan in place, and to go sideways now would be the wrong thing to do. Doing that would not be setting us up for success. We want to be successful. Successful is not making the playoffs or winning one round or winning 2 rounds. 4 years ago, I sat here. I said our vision is to build a top contending team to win a Stanley Cup. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen overnight. And if someone thinks that we're going to add 3 players or 4 players this summer that are going to make us the top team in the league, I don't know where we're going to get those players from, nor the cap space, nor anything else. This is a bit of a slow process. 4 years ago, again, when we started, really Ivan and Travis were the start of the kind of the turnover. It's only 2 years ago. So it sort of took 2 years to kind of get wheels in motion, and we're on plan. Are we happy with where we're at right now? Hell no. We just lost out in the first round in a series that I felt like we shot ourselves in the foot numerous times in this series.